Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to another video. This is going to be another entry into my Stocks 101 series where I teach you guys the basics of how to invest in the stock market. In this video, I'm going to be discussing how I pick entry points using technical analysis. By using the method that I'm going to show you in just a second, you'll be entering at low risk, high reward entry points when a stock is oversold or bouncing off of support. The method that I'll be showing you today is Dr. Wish's green dot indicator, which he's been using for years to time entries into stock positions. So make sure you go over and look at his website and Twitter. The links will be in the description below. So the green dot indicator is used to determine entry points in strong growth stocks that are in an overall long-term uptrend. The indicator is activated when, after a minor pullback or consolidation period, the stock resumes its overall uptrend. These pivot points can be determined in TC2000 by creating an indicator which highlights when the 10-4 stochastic crosses above its 4-day simple moving average after it's been oversold, meaning that the 10-4 stochastic was less than 60. I've actually already shown you how to set up this indicator in my Introduction to TC2000 video, and the link to that will be in the description below. And before I continue, please take a second right now to like this video and support my channel. I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, let me talk about how this indicator works. So when a growth stock is in an uptrend, there are many times where it consolidates or even pulls back a little bit before continuing its overall trend. These periods of consolidation can be caused by many different things, such as investors who got in earlier finally taking their profits, or even if the general market has a pullback. But if a stock is a strong growth company with excellent earnings and sales reports, the consolidation period will likely be temporary. And the green dot indicator is an excellent way of determining when that uptrend is about to resume. Now let's take a look at UBNT and see how this works in practice. So you can see that the green dots occur when there's this crossover of the red over the blue. And you can see that the corresponding stochastics are the faster and then the moving average of that stochastic. After the overall stock market started its uptrend this spring, you can see that the stock had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green dots after the stock crosses above its 30-day moving average. At the first green dot, nothing much happened. You can see that it just kind of went slightly upward, but not actually that much. But after this second green dot breakout, the stock increased almost 12%. And you can see that then it enters a period of consolidation when investors are taking profits. And then after this green dot, it doesn't do much again. But on this one, the stock increases a further 11%. So 2 out of the 5 green dots of UBNT this spring resulted in an increase of 10% or more. And that's really impressive, because that means that even if you lose money on some trades of UBNT, like here, here, or here, especially here because it starts declining, that if you keep those losses small using stop losses, that you would have made extensive profits on UBNT. I also want to reiterate that you should only follow the green dots when the general market and the stock is in an uptrend. You can see that here and here, when UBNT was below its 30-day moving average, the green dots didn't work. So really, you always want to use this when the market and the stock is at your back and that you're trading with the trend. Looking at Shop, we can see other examples of when the green dot indicator worked. You can see here, here, and here, the green dot signaled an upward push and an increase in value. Now looking at Yeti, we can again see more examples of when this indicator worked. Right here, you can see that after this point and to my MACD slowdown indicator, the stock increased 35%, which is fantastic. And again here, it increased again, and again here. And now there are also examples on this graph when the stock is below its 30-day moving average that these indicators don't apply. So make sure that you remember to only follow them if the stock is above its 30-day moving average. And it's also important to realize that this works for any ETF, not just individual stocks. So this also applies to index funds like the QQQ or the SPY. So here, looking at the QQQ, you can see that when the green dots happen, it signals again an upward push shortly thereafter. Here this works, here this works, here this works. And again, it's important to note that when the green dots are below the 30-day moving average, that you shouldn't always follow them. But you can also see that right here, the green dot signaled the end of the short-term downtrend, and when the QQQ actually started resuming its upward push towards all-time highs. And just one more time, there are important things to remember when using this indicator. The first is that you should only use it when the stock is above its 30-day and also 30-week moving averages, meaning that's in a long-term uptrend and a shorter term uptrend. And the second thing is that you shouldn't wait too long after a green dot indicator to purchase your shares, because the stock's move might have already happened and you might be buying extended. I try to only enter a stock shortly after a green dot indicator and when the 10-4 stochastic is still below 75. And also, if you're using this indicator, make sure you're looking at the volume bars in TC2000 for confirmation that the uptrend actually has legs. If there's an uptick in volume, then it's likely that the trend will continue. So overall, the green dot indicator should be another tool in your arsenal to determine when momentum and support is behind a stock's move. I use the green dot indicator in conjunction with my purple and orange dot indicators to look for a PGO combination, which is when all the dot indicators appear on the same bar. This combination is very effective and has an over 75% success rate in the stock market when it's in an uptrend. I'll actually be devoting an entire video to this PGO combination, and I'll also be including the back test backing up my claims. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more investing videos just like this one. I'll have links to both my purple and orange dot indicators in the description below, as well as Dr. Wish's personal explanation of his green dot indicator. Anyway, thanks so much for watching once again, and see you guys in future videos.